this video because I'm currently in Charlie's property. Charlie is a World Circle graduate at the Property Wealth Education. Just a little bit about Charlie. Charlie has been in property since 2015-14, where he first started the rent-to-rent strategy. He built a very decent amount of property portfolio within his business and did not know how to transition from a rent-to-renter into acquiring his own assets. So he came to the 3 days boot camp and then made a decision to join my mentorship program, which was for 12 good months, where he had access to real handheld information, my power team, my full resources, and he even bought this property on the same road where I currently own multiple properties. One of my HMO property that I own on this road was revalued for £800,000 during the lockdown when we were just coming out in in May 2021, and this is now February 2022, where Charlie's property is about to be revalued today, and fingers crossed we're expecting some amazing numbers. Best case scenario is going to be about £750,000, and obviously he's got the mid-case scenario and he's got the worst case scenario as well. And not just that, guys, he's done an amazing job. 3 of the rooms are already rented. The single room in this property is already gone for £725 per calendar month, and another room is already gone for £850 per calendar month. And this property is projected, when we did the valuation before actually going into the project, this property was meant to be bringing in about 4,400, but already with the 3 rooms already gone, Charlie's rooms are looking to bring in about just under £5,000 per calendar month, with a region of about 4,950. That's what this property is going to be bringing in. So, which means the value has actually gone up. And fingers crossed, should he get 750,000? Wow, he's laughing to the bank. He's basically laughing because he just owned this property with none of his own money. And I'm just so super proud and so super humbled to have mentored this amazing guy through this entire project. And not just only that, we've got Anthony as well, who is just on the side here. And
people, I'm in the building. You know what that means.
So Anthony was my very first buy, refurbish, refinance student. He's also now a graduate and just created about portfolio of about 1.5 million before valuation, with a pre-valuation of a post-valuation of about 1.8 once his property is also finished. So Anthony became the first, portfolio millionaire in the Property Wealth Network, and he's also here today. Randomly, I just picked him up because he's also investing not too far from this particular area. So here at Property Wealth Education, we're all about community, we're all about friendship, we're all about relationship, and I'm so super excited for Charlie that he pulled this off. And he took all the advice on board, he took action, and I'm going to be speaking to him shortly. Right, this is Charlie, and we're finally here. project all completed. So Charlie, how are you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling quite excited. Because, we just had the valuation come, and we've had the HMO license guy come, and I just had a viewing as well when the girl wants to take the room, so that's nice. We're at the end of the projects. We've already got 3 rooms rented out, and potentially a 4th one now as well. Looking forward to getting that revaluation money.
So before that, right, before the excitement right now, because it's so exciting, right? This actually started when? It was last year somewhere you first picked up the keys, right?
We started looking for the property, and we put in the offer in January last year. And then we actually got the keys in April, so it took 3 months to get the purchase through. And then the work started, I think, in May, end of May last year, so May, June time. And it's now February, so yeah.
That's a good approximately 7 months.
So it's 7-8 months.
7-8 months.
But 10 months since we bought it, so yeah.
10 months since you bought it. And now, in terms of the roller coaster, all right, how would you want to quickly, touch on, the roller coaster through these 10 months? Yeah,
well, I mean, to be honest, I'm quite an anxious person anyway. so the roller coaster, the emotions, you worry about stuff and things. But I mean, to be honest, once you got the building work, I mean, the thing which I was worrying about was if we would be able to have large enough rooms to meet all the requirements. And so hopefully that's all been met. And, you learn from every project you do, and next time round, I would definitely build larger extensions to give us more flexibility with the floor space, and make sure that we can do things the way we want to do. I'm just waiting for the final word on the valuation and the HMO license, and once we got that, then everything's going to be...
Which was is usually the longest part. Valuation week or valuation days are usually the longest part. First you get anxious on the day to come, then you get more even anxious after the value has been and gone away to put the numbers to work. Now, from the moment we bought the property, we done the numbers, we had 3 case scenarios. We had the best case, the mid case, and the worst case. Would you remember the numbers on top of your head?
I can't remember off the top of my head, but I think our best case scenario was about 750.
Okay.
And I think we're probably going to get something in that area.
In that region. And our worst case scenario was what?
It was 650 or 675 maybe.
Yeah, okay, great, fantastic. So the reason why I wanted just to make sure that the number comes up from the horse's mouth, all right, to encourage a lot more people that actually we are achieving great numbers in Bromley. I mean, I own a HMO property down the road that got revalued for 800,000, and I also managed to get further advance of 150. So if you bring the numbers down together, that's 950, almost £1 million in terms of revaluation, and it just makes sense, for people to know that these numbers are possible in London, but obviously you've got to put in more work. Now, the other thing I'd like to ask you as well is that you've done this project with almost 50% was none of your own money, and 50% was basically your money from your rent-to-rent business, right? And so it's possible for rent-to-renters to transition into BRRs.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I mean, I raised money through loans on my rent-to-rent business. I had savings that I generated from the rent-to-rent business. I mean, that's basically the main source of funds.
Absolutely. Because when we use the word none of your own money, sometimes people don't understand the concept of none of your money. So they think, you've got to take it from Peter, or you've got to take it from Paul. But none of your own money happens to be credit cards, bank draft, business expansion loans, leveraging on yourself, taking an equity from the property that you currently have. So, and these are all OPM. As long as it's not your full savings, like money you sweated for and it's there in the bank, you're not using it. So my definition of OPM is literally any money that's not your savings. But in this particular case, your savings bought the house, then your OPM paid for refurb. Which sounds amazing. So great, Charlie. It's been a pleasure. I'm so super excited for you. The next couple of days is going to be the most interesting days. So I can't wait when we go out, have a drink, have a meal, pop some champagne, you know, to celebrate this many more to come. So when we get revalued at 750, our best case scenario, right? What's the next step? How many are you buying this year?
As many as I can. Well, I mean, the plan is like you know, I would definitely want to buy a new HMO project. I mean, there could be like I'm aware of even single one bed flats. Like if you can buy one which is in poor condition, and you've got a motivated seller. You could take that, refurb it.
Refinance it.
Obviously it's a lot quicker job than an HMO, and then you get all your money out again, or at least most of your money out, and then take that to move on to the next one and maybe do an HMO after that. But it depends what's on the market and what's available.
Absolutely. And now once the valuation is done, the money is in the bank, we can't wait to have you on episode number 2 on the Wealth Podcast. All right, for you to share your journey, you know, actually break down the project, you know, from the purchase straight all through to revaluation and getting the money and what next we want to do. So we just can't wait. And episode number 3 is going to be when you buy your third property. We've got Anthony pending for episode number 2 now, because he just turned portfolio millionaire as well through our mentorship program. So man, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you, Charlie, man. Congratulations.
Cheers.
Congratulations again and again and again. Thanks for having us, and wishing you the best. All right, and see you soon.